What's up, GORUCK? My name is Kadre DS, and today's warm-up is going to be warm-up Bravo. What we got, primarily lower body prep, okay? And I'm going to start this off with a 5-minute walk, and this can be done with a ruck, but our main goal is to raise our core temperature, okay? Start tuning into the body, and then we're going to go through some joint work, okay? I like to start from the ground and work our way up. So I'm going to start with 30 seconds or so of ankle rotations, okay? We do a couple clockwise and then spin the other direction. 30 seconds should be enough time to get about 10 to 15 reps of each. Then I like to go down to the knee rotations, so all the way around, feeling out any tightness that I have, but just getting those joints good and warmed up. Then I like to go up to a balance with one leg, so I'm going to stand on one leg, balance off the other, and then I'm going to go with a shoulder rotation. Okay, so one arm is up, one arm is down, and I'm just going to twist. Smooth, controlled motions here. You can just do half the time with one leg and then half the time with the other leg. And then I'll go through high knee steps, okay? This is going to really get those hip flexors and core warmed up really well. Think about getting those feet up as high as you can. And then moving into the butt kicks, okay? And I'm always gonna go slow before I start going fast, okay? So just a little bit of speed here, getting the quads firing up quick, and then you can always increase your pace throughout the end, okay? Then going into the air squat. We've done a ton of these, but always good to grease the groove beforehand. So pick your distance for your feet, set your hips back and down, get that full range of motion all the way down, and then stand it up. During the warm-up, it's a great time to play around with how wide your feet are, whether they go super narrow, working them out to hip, shoulder, or more of a wide stance. Regardless, our toes are generally forward or slightly turned out. My weight is in my full foot, driving through the heel. My knees should always be tracking out. And I want to stand up all the way, squeezing the glutes, firing the quads on each rep, okay? And I also want to pay attention to what my shoulders are doing, keeping the hands up above the eye line, so my chest is up, and I don't want to let it drop down, okay? At no time am I letting the chest collapse. Then I'm going to go into a single leg good morning step, okay? The setup for this is going to be more of a hinge. I'm going to take one foot and put it forward, and then the other foot is back. Then I'm going to set my low back and just push my hips straight back. I'm not going to round my back, just keeping everything straight and then stand. I can alternate each side or just walk forward and then turn around and walk back. Okay, so one foot forward, pushing the hips back. We should feel this in the posterior chain. Almost like you're bending down to pick something up off the ground. Another variation to this is going to be a single leg, so kick it back and touch. Kick it back and touch. Both working through balance and posterior chain engagement. Then I'm going to add some speed to the air squats, okay? So I like to add in a little jump too to get that CNS firing. So squat, jump, land soft, squat, jump, squat. 30 seconds, get as many rounds in as you can. Then to the lunges, okay? I always like to do some single leg stuff before I get firing up. So I'm gonna lower it down, balance off that back knee, gently touch the ground, and then stand up. Throughout this entire process, thinking about how your body's feeling, taking notes if we need to do any mobility, and then whatever the workout has for the day, get everything ready, practice a couple reps, make sure your weight's dialed in, and then get down to business. As always, let's keep training.